For decades, Earth's orbit has been one of the most closely monitored regions of space. Every operational satellite, every fragment of debris, and every defunct spacecraft is tracked, cataloged, and modeled. Motion is predictable, trajectories are calculated, deviations are flagged. And yet, within this carefully mapped environment, one object has remained persistently undefined. It does not announce itself. It does not transmit signals on command. It does not behave like known debris, and it does not fully disappear. The story often referred to as the Black Knight satellite does not begin with a single discovery, but with a pattern of inconsistencies. Radar returns that do not stabilize, visual anomalies that do not repeat cleanly, and orbital paths that do not align with known launch histories. When objects are placed into orbit, their behavior is shaped by clear constraints. Gravity, atmospheric drag, solar radiation, and magnetic interaction impose predictable changes over time. Satellites decay, stabilize, or adjust. Debris tumbles and reflects light erratically. Nothing remains ambiguous forever. Except this. Across multiple observation systems, an irregular object has been detected intermittently, sometimes visible, sometimes absent, never persistent enough to demand classification, yet never absent enough to dismiss. Its silhouette lacks the defining features of human-made satellites: no solar panels, no antenna arrays, no standardized geometry. Its surface reflects light unevenly, absorbing more than it returns. Radar observations complicate the picture further. Returns fluctuate between passes, apparent size changes without corresponding distance variation. In some tracking windows, the object registers clearly. In others, it vanishes into background noise. These behaviors do not violate physics, but they resist modeling. Orbital analysis deepens the uncertainty. The object's trajectory does not decay as expected. It occupies orbital regions typically avoided due to environmental risk, yet shows no corrective maneuvers. It neither accelerates nor tumbles unpredictably. Its motion is smooth, stable, and passive, as if governed only by mass distribution and gravity. Radio frequency monitoring adds another layer. Occasional structured disturbances appear within narrow bands, too organized to dismiss entirely, too unstable to identify as communication. These signals do not repeat on schedule. They do not strengthen with proximity. They do not respond to observation. They exist briefly, then dissolve back into noise. Importantly, none of these observations alone are extraordinary. What makes the Black Knight phenomenon persistent is accumulation without resolution. Over time, attempts at classification have failed quietly. The object does not fit into existing categories: not active satellite, not inactive spacecraft, not debris fragment, not experimental payload. Physical models accept its parameters but cannot converge on definitive values. Thermal profiles remain muted. Structural analysis yields asymmetry without purpose. Institutional systems are not designed to highlight ambiguity. They prioritize escalation when thresholds are crossed. This object never crosses them. Its signals remain below alert levels. Its presence is intermittent. Its behavior is compliant enough to avoid rejection, but inconsistent enough to avoid confirmation. As a result, it occupies a procedural blind zone. Public catalogs do not retain it. Observation windows appear, then vanish. Data gaps align not with malfunction, but with disinterest enforced by design. Silence in this context is not concealment, it is normalization. This is how the phenomenon persists, not through secrecy, but through administrative inertia. Over decades, observation methods have evolved. Optical resolution improved, radar sensitivity increased, digital processing replaced analog systems, yet the same pattern remains. Each generation detects differently, but the uncertainty survives. The object does not become clearer with time, it becomes familiar. At night, under optimal viewing conditions, a dark shape may briefly cross the field of view, too fast to study, too slow to ignore. No reflective flare confirms its nature. No signal locks on. Then it is gone again, carried forward by orbital mechanics. Distance erodes urgency. From far enough away, the object becomes indistinguishable from background motion. Only when examined closely does its inconsistency reassert itself. This is why the black night endures, not as evidence, but as a boundary. It does not challenge physics, it complies with it. It does not demand belief, it resists dismissal. It does not reveal intent, it reveals limitation. The object's significance may not lie in what it is, but in how systems respond to it. Modern observation depends on classification. When classification fails without error, ambiguity survives. The Black Knight satellite exists in that narrow space where observation is possible, but confirmation is optional. And perhaps that is the most unsettling implication. Not that something unknown or ancient or artificial or intentional is orbiting Earth, but that our systems are capable of accommodating unresolved presence indefinitely, without concern. The object continues its motion. Earth continues to rotate. Data continues to flow. No conclusion is reached. No explanation is required. If you want to continue exploring the most disturbing unsolved mysteries, where evidence accumulates but answers remain out of reach, subscribe to the channel and join us in the next episode, The Dyatlov Pass Incident: Injuries Beyond Natural Explanation.